This is Sunless Sea on the Nintendo Switch. This is a Submariner edition, so it's got all the DLC with it. That's what I like, the full game in one package at a better price than the original release. Yeah, it's really decent. For its price, I think it's got all you really want in an adventure game. I think it's text adventure is something that's kind of old school, you know. I do like that kind of thing, but this, of course, is just a first impressions kind of thing. You know, it's not a review of sorts. It's more of me trying to understand the game. You know, just how you'd approach this game is probably a bit different to me. I mean, I just go all hell in, but spend most of the time trying to read and understand what's going on. Because obviously, that's what information you're given here, and you'll be given obviously the story. You'll be given details on your ship that you start off with, which is the hold. You've got your journal, your officers, which you pick, and you've got to pick wisely. Don't worry about crew members, because you probably end up either killing them or eating them. Yeah, they die. In fact, you will die a lot in this game yourself until you kind of master it, and it's tricky. I find it tricky. This first, this is a second playthrough. It's been even more worse than the first one, so I'm really not rushing it. I'm taking my time, and it's good to take your time because there's a lot to read here. Decisions are made through text choices. Obviously, there are tabs there that allow you to pick what you're going to go for, and your choices are really important. They affect the way the game plays, and it's really done so well. It's such an excellent game. Again, I'm just scratching the surface here. So what I like so far, really like, is the book layout. You know, like you're opening your own log and you're checking out all the information that you need to progress in the game. There's a map of London, and it's all set in a kind of alternate version of that world, and it's really well done. Again, it's pretty spooky too. It's right grotty and grimy from the last century, you know, early last century. It's really good, like steampunk as well, you know, a bit of that thrown in there. I think the text adventure is really good. I played quite a few text adventure games recently, and this one really does give you a sense of foreboding, because you know, with text adventures, every choice is important, and if you make the wrong one, you screw up. But that's a good thing about it, because when you play the game through again, you change your tactics and make different decisions, and it makes the game last longer. It's more fun. Again, I'm just deciding who I am, who I'm going to be called, what my avatar's going to look like, and I think I'm going to pick a name, which I'll go with Klingon. Why not? Klingon is my gamer tag. You find the same on PS4 as well. Well, it's a different moniker there, but I've changed it to Klingon Gamer as well, so you can catch me on PS4 and PS5. Yeah, I'm getting one of those. Nintendo DS footage is coming soon as well, so I'm going to be covering a few more new consoles. I'm going back to the old DS. This DS XL is 2 years. So 2 years ago it was released, and I do like the look of it. So there'll be gameplay on that. Again, this is the alternate take of London. It's the fallen London. And there's a tutorial, and I've got to admit, I'm struggling here with some of the tabs. Not quite understanding. I'm understanding the cargo, the food, and everything like that. There's perks, there's weapons. Some ships are better than others. I really wish I could get the full power, you know, all bells and whistles ship, because that looks badass. I just cremate everyone, absolutely destroy them, burn them, blow them up, you name it. Oh, it's going to be great, but that takes time, of course. So I've got to get rich to be able to afford a ship like that. So I've got to find the southern coast, to find that port, so I have to sail in this little ship to get my submarine, so I'm automatically going to be guaranteed another, much more powerful ship. And you can see the bigger little battleship thing there. That's one of the better ships that you can buy, and that thing is badass. I'm going to do a lot of damage with that. When you just got your searchlights on, you're just cruising along. When you go into battle mode, your light goes red, and it gives you a circle area of your field of view and fire. So yeah, it's good. Everything that you see with the beam will be given to you in XP as well. So if you discover a port or a lighthouse or anything bad, enemies like that, you will get XP, but it's usually discovering things. This is what the game's about, just discovering, well, obviously not getting killed by a deep sea monster, and there are some abysses, some foreboding little places to go. Game runs really well on the Switch. No crashes, nothing. Anyway, we're going to explore a little while. We'll be back in a bit. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, because I don't want to natter all the way through. It's a bit annoying. I think I've been chatting away for far too long. And you'll see my funny attempts at trying to explore and then realise I'm running out of food, and then I chicken out and go along the coast. That's what happens. But again, that was playthrough number 2. Playthrough number 3 is a little bit better, but that's another video. And after that, I hope to have a review up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the gameplay. I'm going to shut up now. Let you enjoy the adventure. Well, I didn't realise this was my second playthrough. The first one ended because I died so quick. It was unreal. But that circle there on the left is where you can actually pause to stop. In fact, that's where I'm actually supposed to be. That's where the port is. That's where I will unsaddle my crew and get some supplies and stuff. Hopefully find some more officers and things. Get some supplies, but I haven't really done anything, so I'm not going to be getting much.